Hey guys, real quick before the video, Charlie, say hi. Guys, before the video, it is a new season of Pass Royale, and I'm giving away $100 on the community tab, $100 on my Twitter at CWA, and $100 on Facebook at CWA Mobile Gaming. Go ahead and search there, and hopefully 5 $20 winners on each platform. Thank you guys in advance for using creator code CWA in all Supercell games. Really appreciate it, guys. Now on to the main video. Say bye.
Bye.
What's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. Thank you for joining me, guys. Hopefully you're doing well watching today's video. It's going to be a fun one. I want to start ending out every season now here on the channel by having like one of the best players in the world with a specific deck on the channel the last day of the season. I'm going to upload this. I'm recording this Sunday night. I'm going to upload it on Monday morning. And I also want to incorporate a bunch of viewer kind of voicemails, card ideas, balance ideas, rants and raves, whatever you guys have to say. Feel free to go ahead and send in your voice memos. So record like on your phone a voice memo, email them to clashwithashhotline at gmail.com, clashwithashhotline at gmail.com if you want to have a chance at being heard. Whatever you have, whatever you have to add. It could be even balance ideas. Totally welcome here on the channel. So I have all of those lined up, and I feel like my webcam is a little blurry at the moment. Come on, focus. Either way, guys, we're joined by Yerson. So give Yerson a little bit of love. His player stats and information along with his YouTube channel, his social media will all be linked in the show notes below. We'll start the voicemail starting on the next match because I want to go ahead and focus on this very first one here. We're top 500 ladder. This is going to be a little bit of a longer video here. So how will we get by this deck, which I actually just shared yesterday on the channel, or today at the time of this recording, earlier today. So this is definitely my favorite deck out there because it's so easy, the one that we're going against here. But I'll tell you what, guys, one thing about Hog right now is it is possibly the strongest it has ever been inside this game, inside Clash Royale. Hog Rider is everywhere. Matter of fact, 4 people at the time of this recording in the top 10 are playing Hog Rider. Let's see what Yerson's able to do. When I say playing Hog Rider, though, I mean a couple different decks. The Hog Rider Inferno Tower deck, Hog Rider Bomb Tower deck, and just different versions with the Knight. So here we go. Nice Ice Golem there by Yerson, able to stop that big Golem push, kind of with that late cannon, but purposely played outside of the Golem's path, making sure that we could at least do the damage and distract that supporting troops. So nice NATO there by the opponent. We do get a musket on that right tower, but that doesn't really matter. We'd rather actually take down the Ice Wizard or the Night Witch. So Lightning is in hand by the opponent. We're going to cycle to another Hog in the left. Let's see if the opponent Lightning's here. We're already back to another cannon. Oh, he Lightninged on defense there. I don't know about that one, guys. I don't know about that decision by the opponent to Lightning on defense. Do we have Ice Golem back? We have a cannon back here. All we need is, well, are we going to Fireball cycle here, or are we just going to pressure Hog? The opponent's just going to start loading up that left lane, and that's kind of, again, very aggressive here for the opponent to load it up that much. They NATO there. That's a Hog opportunity, and right on schedule, there comes the Hog Rider. He does have Lightning, but that's it, and Yerson able to beat Golem to start out this video, guys. So in between matches here, we're going to check in to see where he is in the world. We're also going to, CRL is live. I'll tune in. I'll tune in after this. Supercell. CRL has been fantastic so far. If you guys have missed it, it's great. The show is always amazing watching the best players in the world face off. So I'll include the YouTube channel where CRL West is hosted in the show notes for you guys. Hey, while I'm at it, I'll include CRL East as well because there's some amazing gameplay in Asia as well. So let's start out with this voicemail here. We're already in our second match. We are 407 right now in the world. Let's hear about skeleton dragons, huh?
Hey Ash, this is Ryan. After watching your video today on the skeleton dragons, I agree with you. They're missing a little something. I think it would be interesting to see if upon the death, they created a pile of bones that would serve as kind of just another defensive unit or just another form of distraction. Just one more thing that has to be killed. Even Fireball wouldn't have the opportunity to entirely demolish it. So I think that could actually make it a more fun card. Let me know what you think. Thanks.
Yeah, so that was the first voicemail, and I completely agree. There's been a lot of good ideas about what they can do to make a little bit more viable these skeleton dragons. Right now, they're very similar to the actual, in this guy, Jean d'Arc. Here, man, this guy is so good with this disgustingly weird deck. But that NATO didn't work out for him there on that level 14 Sparky. But yeah, Skeleton Dragon, what's wrong with that, right? It's a skeleton after all. Give it something, give it a little homage to the fact that it's made of bones, and I think it's a great idea. Have the Skeleton Dragon, when they die, they both drop like 1 or 2 skeletons. That's it, but it's gonna make it's a great addition to the card. It makes it more dynamic of a card, more interesting of a card, because right now, let's face it, whether it's strong, whether it's weak, whether it's properly balanced, the card is just not that exciting. It's like a baby dragon that's split in two. That's really all it is. It'd almost be like them making a new golem card, Skeleton Golem. It's 2 golems that you can split, and they have half the HP, and they do the same exact thing, you know? I mean, maybe that would actually be a cool idea. I don't know. It'd probably be more interesting than the skeleton dragon, right? Beautiful. Oh, did Jean d'Arc just miss that tornado, guys? I think he missed it. Nice predictive log there by Yerson. So Yerson told me he might be a little bit rusty. He might be a little bit rusty. So far, so good. Fireball does come down there on the Goblin Barrel, trying to keep that Musketeer protected and alive. Ice, oh, beautiful Ice Spirit there, making sure we keep, again, that Muskie alive, also taking care of the Sparky. We haven't taken really any tower damage, very little. So here comes a Sparky mirrored in the left. We're going to deal with one in the right as well. We go with a High Cannon. The good thing about this, oh! Jeanne d'Arc there. But beautiful, nice job there. That's going to be GG's. We're able to defend here. Very well played by Yerson. Just goes in with the hog there, knowing that all he had was Skarmy. So we were able to just distract the giant skeleton and the 2 Sparkies to end this one off. So 2 victories in a row. Let's go ahead and jump right into the next voicemail that I have for you guys. Again, that's clashwithashhotline at gmail.com. And guys, give me something good, man. There's some good ones I'm going to be playing with you guys too, but you guys rage in the comments about a variety of different things, but yet you're so nice on these voicemails. If you want to rant about the game, about whatever, go ahead and rant. Just keep it, semi-family friendly, all right? So here we go. Let's go to the next one on, this is a good one. It's a long one, but, stay tuned.
Oh, what's up, everybody?
I just gotta say real quick, this guy's energy, I love it so much, and I think I want to have this guy as like a guest on the channel. This guy needs to make a YouTube channel. Here we go.
Oh, what's up, everybody? It's Hidden Master, and I want to say, hope y'all doing okay in this quarantine. Hope y'all staying safe. What's up, Ash? What's up, guys? What's up, YouTube? Now, let me just get started by saying I want to buff the Witch, and I think I got a couple options here, as well as a rework. I think that might make Witch viable, but not toxic. So option 1 is increase the initial skeleton spawn speed to 1 second after deployment with a 10% health increase. And option 2 is give Witch back a death spawn of 3 skeletons and increase the attack speed to 1 second from 1.1 seconds. And then a rework option is 42% health increase, damage minus 38%, and attack speed to almost original of 0.75 seconds. Now, the idea behind this is that Witch, I believe, is supposed to be a mostly defensive card. And right now, trying to play Witch on defense is like throwing a log at a minion horde. It's not going to do much. Especially at those really quick units that are being bridge spammed like crazy. I can't tell you how many times I had a mini P.E.K.K.A to the face, or a Prince to the face, a Dark Prince to the face, Elite Barbs to the face, put a Witch down, and the Witch gets smacked right before she even spawns skeletons. So, I don't know. Consider it. Give it a thought. Let me see what you guys think. Option 1, option 2, rework. Which one? I don't know. Alright, peace.
All right. So what did that guy say his name was again? What is that guy?
Oh, what's up, everybody? It's Hidden Master.
Hidden Master. All right, so Hidden Master, I like the energy, man. I think that he's right, actually. By the way, this is the other hog deck I was talking about, the really popular hog deck that we're going against here. So far, not so great with 15 seconds left in double elixir, or single elixir time, excuse me. So, okay, here's the thing, right? I feel like he's right about the Witch, right? And Witch is one of those cards in the game that is either oppressive and obnoxious and everywhere, or only good when over leveled, right? Kind of like, you know, Elite Barbs, those other cards that are only good when over leveled. So, nice cannon there by Yerson. His first few cannons were right inside that Earthquake range, and that one he decides to go kind of all in with the outside of range cannon. Didn't really pay off for him, though. So I agree, man. I think that the Witch is something that they need to, I don't know, they need to kind of rethink their rework idea, right? That's a really crappy way of putting it, but the first one was just too strong. Increasing her damage by, like, whatever it was, 200% or something ridiculous like that, and adding all those skeletons, all of those things added at once was a bit much, in my opinion, right? Instead, I think they ought to just, they ought to go back to the Witch, though, and give her something, right? Whether it be those initial skeletons to protect her early on, that's when she needs it to stop those charging princes, to play better defense, as the caller said. So I'm on the same page as him there, guys. What about you guys? Because I know a lot of you guys did complain about Witch being too powerful, you know, during that little period where she was, to be fair, too powerful. So how do you guys feel about Witch? Let me know. This one, again, such a challenging matchup for 2.6, right? I mean, they have Earthquake, we don't. They have Bomb Tower. We go in. He has enough elixir for Bomb Tower, doesn't need it here. Ooh, really struggling. And you can see Yerson just laughing about it. This is looking like the first L of the video here, guys. We can't really do much here. Might have to log this. Ooh, we don't log and we take a hit. Yeah, Earthquake, Snowball, log. That's going to be Cycle Zone on our right tower. They go in with the Bomb Tower. We have Fireball in hand. We're going to go ahead and use it here, but we're not going to get nearly enough damage, and we can't even get by that Snowball either. So this is definitely going to be a challenging matchup. As a 2.6 player, the last thing you want to see is this deck with the Earthquake, with the Bomb Tower, with the Snowball. Just definitely not a good matchup in our favor there. Still playing a little bit of defense here, but it's going to be GG with one final hit. And there it goes, the chicken heyday choke, and a little bit of laughing maybe at his own gameplay there. I don't know, from Yerson. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Actually, I'm not even going to edit here and just keep the questions coming here. So here is the next one. I believe this one might be a card idea.
Hi Ash, hope you are doing good, buddy. And I just want to ask you about the game right now. I played some challenges. First of all, I am a good player.
I'm gonna be a dick for a second. He goes, I'm not a very good, I'm a very good player.
Okay, I'm a good player. Some challenges, first of all, I am a good player, okay? I'm a good player. I'm like a pro.
Oh.
I am a pro, bro.
You are a pro.
And my gaming channel is major. I upload GTA 5 videos. Subscribe, guys. And second, game have become so defensive. By this Earthquake, Royal Delivery and Bomb Tower combos. It's not fun anymore, man. It's not fun anymore.
All right. So pro, a pro. It's not fun anymore because the game is too defensive. I'll give you my thoughts on that when we find a match. Alrighty, guys, here we go. So it has the game. Hey, it's Kenda. Ah, man. Okay, so Ken, not Kenda, was on the channel actually a few months ago. And dude, I called him. Someone came in the clan during the time that I was recording with him. Somebody who he knew. I assumed they were chatting. And he called him Kenda every time. So when I went to make the video with him, I called him Kenda too. But it's Ken da Swagger. Okay, boomer to Ash, right? I'm like, I don't know. So anyway, good times. Here we go. Is the game too defensive? I'm going to go ahead and say no, it's not. I think that the game's problem is not right now, is not that it's too defensive. I think the game is pretty well balanced, personally. You can always complain about, you know, plenty of things in this game. But personally, I don't think that balance or new cards or anything like that is the biggest issue. I think the biggest issue right now is just a lack of new features, you know? And he did say that, to the caller's credit there, giving him a hard time, but, you know, my intentions are not to be mean-spirited, just to kind of, you know, be fun, have fun with it. So he did say the game is boring right now, and I can get that. I get that. Every archetype is viable, so that's a good thing. But on the bad end of things, it's like, yeah, you know, everything's viable. That's great, but what do we have? Like, what is exciting in the game right now? And that's the question, right? And I think that who knows when this next update's gonna come. I hope they nail it. I mean, I've talked about this a lot here on the channel, but we'll just see. Time will have to tell. So it looks like this Muskie's going to get a hit unless we go with skeletons or something here to block. We actually go with a Hog Rider. We also go with that log, pushing that mini P.E.K.K.A, killing a couple of those skeletons, and we do get one Hog Rider swing on that left side. So crossing over to double elixir time right now, we have skeletons in hand. We have Ice Golem in hand too. So we're going to play Muskie in the left. Nice Muskie there. We pull that Giant. So, okay. Nice skeletons too. We have log back in cycle. There's the log. We take some heavy damage, though. This deck is so nasty. And look at those bats! Oh, man. So much damage done with those bats. This deck is... A lot of you guys are asking for me to get this deck back on the channel because it is so good. And it's annoying to face, as you guys can already see. We go with that preemptive cannon. Now, he has arrows and snowball along with graveyard as his 3 spells in the deck, the opponent. He goes with the arrows. Immediately, he goes with the mini P.E.K.K.A as well. We go with Ice Spirit. We're going to stymie that P.E.K.K.A with the Ice Spirit, score 2 hog hits on that left tower. But again here, we give up more bat damage on that right tower of our own. Snowball does come down again. We're going aggressive. We go with a predictive log. That log a little bit to the side there. And then, ooh, just in the nick of time, that Ice Spirit is down on that Musketeer. We need to keep going aggressive, aggressive, aggressive. He's going to want to go, the opponent, with a Giant immediately. This time he does go with bats here. We go with the cannon. We have Ice Spirit in hand for those bats. And the cannon, the log are going to finish off. Wait a second here, guys. He goes with the arrows now. We go with the... No! Yerson pulls it off! Oh, man! Wow, very well played there by Yerson at the end. Insane victory. All right, we are 366. I'm just going to wait till the beginning of the next match to play the voicemail instead of like wasting 3 minutes in between every match while he searches for one, excuse me. Be right back. All right, so here we go inside the next match, guys. Let's go ahead and start it out with the next viewer voicemail.
Hi Ash, I hope you're doing good. So I'm here to propose a card idea, and so far the best name I've come up with is Bim Bam and Boom. It is 3 bombs which follow the nearest ground troop or building, but what's unique is they don't actually do anything when they reach them, but if they're attacked they immediately blow up in a very small radius, doing 470 damage each. So in total that's enough to kill a same level Hog Rider, and they would have the same health as a skeleton, but be slow or medium speed, and I was thinking a 3 elixir epic. I think it would be a great defensive tool to be used in several ways, like a giant skeleton or as a sub for skeletons. And it might even synergize well with Miner as a higher risk, higher reward version of wall breakers. What do you think? Is it OP, or are the required conditions limiting enough to allow the opponent to easily counter them with a ranged unit?
Interesting idea. I don't think it's OP necessarily. Is it the card that we need? I don't know. What card do we need in this game at this point? You know, I guess that's the question is, you know, with 100 cards in the game, do we need more? Do we need 150 cards? I don't know. I don't think it's a bad idea, though. Like a card that follows troops kind of around, does damage once they're attacked. It's a cool concept. I've never actually heard it before. I'm sure, you know, someone out there is going to be like, I thought of that idea. It's a great idea. But I actually like it. I'm just not sure if is it what we need. I don't know. I'll throw it at you guys. Do you guys like that card idea? It's interesting. It's unlike any other card that we have. A little similar to kind of like wall breakers. But anyway, here we go. Log going to come down, push that brawler away. Musketeer is still alive. Nice value out of this Musketeer from Yerson here, guys. And he is in the lead here. Notice how aggressive he is being, trying to outcycle that Goblin Cage. Does not get there. So here we go. 5 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1 second remaining. And here comes the Royal Hogs. So this is not over yet. We do have that activated King Tower that's going to help us out a lot here. And here we go. Ice Spirit, it does not kill the Firecracker. So this is annoying here in the right-hand lane. Very annoying. Fireball does kill everything, though. But just like that, it went from looking like we had a very, very sizable lead here, and this one was, you know, almost over, to not even close to over. Here comes the Musketeer. The Earthquake is down. Log is down on our end. We do score 1 hog hit, but still damage is very, very close here. Keep in mind that we have Fireball, he has Earthquake. Our spell a little bit more expensive, but we can beat this guy if it comes down to spell cycle. So we're going to use that Musketeer to distract all those skeletons that you will stay alive as well, it looks like. Yeah, helping out against that Goblin Cage. Hog's not going to get to that left tower, but here comes the Royal Hogs. Let's see. We go with a... Oh, look at that cannon. Way off to the left. Nice job there. We need to keep these pigs off our tower. We need... Okay, log is down. Oh, my God. Oh, boy. All right, we need something. Ice Spirit's going to do the trick. Hog Rider's on the tower. Fireball, come on, man. 357. 319. Oh, here comes the log. We need to cycle to a fireball pronto. Earthquake's gonna come down. We need that fireball, and there it is! Oh, Yerson pulls it off again! The opponent just left saying, wow there. Unbelievable 2 matches in a row. And this is why we love videos like this with Yerson, man. He can pull off these incredible victories towards the end of matches here. All right, let's go into the next one, guys. All right, guys, here comes the next match. Let's hear about the Lava Golem Monster card concept.
Hey Ash, big fan. So I have a tower targeting troop idea that enters the arena similar to either a fireball or a miner. So it's basically a lava golem or a lava monster that can come up from the ground or rain into the arena like a fireball and burns its radius or burns its entrance. Then any melee troops that attack it is also burned. So like little skellies, bats, anything that attacks it with a close range will get burned and be done damage. But it'll be like a 5-6 elixir card that you throw in, has a good amount of health, but does damage entering. And then when it dies, it splashes lava everywhere and burns troops. Similar to like an ice golem's death, but it'll be lava instead. But I also can see this card being used to kite their troops across their own side. Meaning if they drop a mini peck in the back, you can drop this lava monster on the other side in the middle to where the mini peck will then transfer over to their other side. And so you can break their big pushes up if they have any troops that are coming in behind their tank.
I like the idea of kiting on their side of the arena. That is an interesting concept. Certainly the only card that we can even, you know, consider doing that with right now is the Miner, and we saw that a couple times in CRL. It's been like amazing plays. So I actually like that concept. Maybe I like that card idea. It's weird though. There's so many dynamics to it. It would definitely be a legendary card. Am I right? But that one to me is maybe a little bit more interesting, with all due respect to the other guy, than the guys with the bombs that follow other cards. Which one of those cards ideas do you like better, the lava monster or the I forgot what the guy called them, but those other kind of card ideas? I kind of like the lava monster, but again, is it what we? I go back to the same point. Is it what we do? We need that card right now? Do we? Maybe. I like the idea that it's kind of a win condition, you know. Anyway, here we go, guys, against Black Monster. Speaking of monsters, oh, the fireball comes down. The hog doesn't get a hit, though, but look at that Musketeer putting in work there on the defensive end. Marches over, gets one shot off against that Magic Archer. Here comes the hog behind that Ice Golem onto the left tower. There goes the Royal Delivery, though. One swing of the hog, 949. So a nice damage advantage here. Royal Hog's probably going to come out from the opponent, and here they are. You can see that Yerson definitely has a strategy all down for Royal Hog decks. We saw it in the last match as well. Nice job keeping that Magic Archer off of the tower there with that Ice Golem. Ice Golem death damage will kill him, as well. Now we have Hog back in cycle. Let's see if we go in with the Hog here. We just log. Okay. Magic Archer in the right. We're just going to use skeletons there. Avoid a couple hits. The Musketeer does finish off the Ice Spirit. Here comes Royal Hogs again. We're happy just to Fireball. Now we're going to go in with that Hog Rider. Look at the discipline there. That delay on the Hog Rider. We get that hit down, and it's going to be another victory here for Yerson, guys. One more Fireball, and this one will be GG. So definitely making quick work of all these Royal Hog decks. Very, very well played. Lava Monster, yay or nay? Let me know in the comments below, guys. Let's go ahead and jump into the next one. All right, guys, here we go. Starting out here, let's go ahead and queue up the next one.
What's up, Ash? I have an idea of reworking a little bit Miner. So 3.0 is completely dead because Miner does literally no damage. So that's why he should get a damage buff, but he also should get a HP nerf, so he won't be too overpowered. Thank you for listening. Bye.
All right, my man, I had to strain. Thank you for listening. I could barely listen, but hey, it's good. Good request, nice idea. However, I do respectfully disagree with it. This is what preventing more people. It's funny, the first day that I did these hotlines, I had like 600 voicemails. I listened to most of them, but most of them are moot points now because of all the balance changes that happened after this. But now I'm only getting like 2 a day or 3 a day, depending on the day, depending if I plug the voicemail. So anyway, try to, you know, get the decent volume if you can, guys. But either way, my man wants Miner to do more damage and have less HP. See, I think I'm opposite. I think that, first of all, I think Miner's fine. I don't want to touch it. But if I had to touch it, I'm curious what you guys think. I think I'd rather him be a little tankier and less damage. Like, I don't think of him as a damage dealer. I think of him as like kind of a quasi semi-tanky type unit who's, you know, tanking the tower while other people do damage. But I can see what he's thinking there. He wants the Miner to be able to hold down an entire archetype. 3.0 he mentioned there. So just Miner Poison Cycle, where Miner is basically your only damage dealer in that deck. I don't know. I don't really miss the days that there were just Miner chip decks and that's all the deck was. I think that we've kind of evolved in the game to where now it's Miner bait, Miner whatever, Miner mortar, Miner giant, Miner, you know, everything. Miner 3 Musketeers even. So anyway, here comes a Golem deck. What do you guys think about Miner? I'm okay with the state of Miner right now. So Lightning does come down as this deck again, guys. You can already see how good this is. Notice that Yerson cycled to 2 cannons there. However, this is going to be challenging. We have that Ice Spirit, does freeze everybody. We're back to another Musketeer. I guess not challenging for Yerson. Nice kite with the Hog Rider as well. Hog's gonna score 1 hit before the Dark Prince and the King Tower and the Ice Wizard tag team him. And here we go, it's gonna be a log coming down, pushing that Dark Prince back, getting more chip damage on our weak side tower. The opponent's leaking a little bit of elixir. Looks like they want to drop a golem maybe at the bridge here. Let's see what Yerson does. Goes with skeletons in the back, goes with a fireball on that baby D. Very well played here. Now the opponent can't go with a golem. They don't have, now they go with the golem in the back. That's cool. Let's see if Yerson attacks with a hog right now, or if he goes defensive. They have lightning, keep that in mind. Nice job delaying there. That way they couldn't go with the lightning on like against the Musketeer and the Hog Rider Ice Golem had we gone with that. So we waited till the Dark Prince was played from the opponent. Now they have lightning back in hand. They're definitely going to use it here. We go with a Hog though. Wow, I really like that Hog. Pulls that Dark Prince back. Ice Spirit pulls that baby D away, and then the Musketeer's down again. We have 2 Dark Princes. We have an Ice Golem in hand, don't we? Oh, Skeleton's going to pull everybody to the right. Dude, this is insane, man. This guy is mad. And now he goes to the Hog again, pulling that Dark Prince up. Dude, this guy is a beast. We don't get any damage, though, because now, of course, the new Tornado can actually nullify every single ounce of damage from a Hog Rider. I bet we're going to go with a Hog here in a second, again. Go with that Ice Spirit. Uh-oh. Trying to, okay, we push that Golem aside. Nice emergency log there, right? Now, they have the Elixir for a Lightning. Let's see if they go with it here. Now we're going to go with that Hog. Nice Tornado by the opponent, though. Again, we log everything back. This is a dicey situation here. Nope, it's not a dicey situation. Oh, my God. We go Hog. This could be it. They do have NATO in hand, though. They have that NATO. Oh, we get 1 Hog hit. Oh, we didn't get the second Hog hit. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. This is do or die here. 1 log down. We need a log and a fireball. There's the fireball. Well, here's the skeletons. Lightning's down. There's a log. GG's, man. Yerson does it again. Oh, man, that was incredibly well played. That is these 2 golem matches that we've shown so far, guys. These are going to be the type of matches that you want to watch and try to emulate as a 2.6 player. You know, arguably the best free-to-play deck in the game, except for the log, I guess. But yeah, this is how you handle a golem lightning deck, which can be very challenging, especially if they have tornado like this one did. Let's go ahead and go into the next one. All right, guys, here we go.
Hi Ash, hi everyone, this is Andrea from Italy, and this is my idea to improve the game. I was thinking, what about if Supercell could introduce the possibility to choose at least 1 or 2 cards from your deck that you will always have in your starting hand, so that, for example, you don't lose a game just because you didn't have the right counter at the beginning. I think it would be a cool feature to add to the game. Thanks for entertaining us, Ash, and keep on the good work. Bye.
Hey, what's up, man? You're welcome. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Thanks for the call. A few people. Did you see that last hog hit, by the way, guys? That was so close by the opponent. This deck, again, we lost to it the first time. Let's see if we can win to it this time. Very challenging for a 2.6. Choosing a card that can appear, or choosing 2 cards or 1 card, any cards that can appear in your starting hand. Oof. How do you guys feel about this one? On face value, I think it's a good idea. It's a cool idea. It's a fun idea. However, I am kind of worried about it at the same time because it changes there's not a ton of RNG in Clash Royale, right? But that is one of the RNG factors that, you know, you have to consider when making a deck. It's a strategic thing that you can plan for, right? So you know you're not going to be able to choose which cards are in your starting hand. But I wonder if it's one of those things like it sounds like a good idea, but then if we have a game that everybody can choose 2 cards in their starting hand, what the kind of ripple effects would be on the overall meta, on the overall game, if players could choose their strongest defensive cards. Remember that caller earlier who didn't like how defensive the game has become? I mean, I fear that it might be insanely defensive if we start, you know, being able to choose cards in our starting hand, remove that RNG. At the same time, though, it would give, you know, I don't know, another sense of kind of fairness, I guess. You know, you can't be caught with a bad starting hand. Nice skeletons there. Hog doesn't get any hits on our right tower. I'll tell you what, this defense is super solid by Yerson so far. Let's see what he does here. Goes with a muskie. One little spear goblin gets a couple shots off on that right tower. And here we go again. Nice, nice, nice on the ice spirit. Notice the delay on the ice spirit. Just a few seconds later, making sure that we, oh no! I think those skeletons pushed that Hog Rider away, guys. Our skeletons pushed that Hog Rider out of cannon range. And oh man, Yerson's giving himself the choke again. And that's going to be GG again. We just cannot beat this deck, man. And it is challenging, just like I said in the last time that we faced it. What do we have, 2 losses so far? Maybe 3? But 2 of them coming to this deck, man. It's a tough one. And if Yerson can't do it, I bet there's a lot of players who could actually overcome this matchup against a really good opponent. So they go in with the bomb tower. We're not going to be able to break through. They can just cycle us here with an earthquake in the right. And there comes the earthquake. And that's going to be GG, the only king, giving us a little bit of BM, skeleton BM at the end of the match. Shame on you. But then again, didn't we BM earlier, maybe? Okay. Maybe it's just justice. All right, so guys, let's go ahead and see where he is and then jump into a couple more matches. All right, guys, here we go. Let's see what the next voicemail has to say.
Hey, Ash. I got some thoughts on Elite Barbarians that I wouldn't mind hearing your opinion on. So, first of all, I would decrease their run speed from very fast to fast. I'd increase their attack speed from 1.7 to 1.5, just give them a little bit more oomph. And then I would space them out by about 2 tiles, make them easier to put around troops, and a little less susceptible to splash.
All right, I was watching the gameplay and didn't focus on the end of that question. My bad. Let me listen to it again.
I'd space them out by about, give them a little bit more attack speed from 1.7 to 1.5, just give them a little bit more oomph. And then I would space them out by about 2 tiles, make them easier to put around troops, and a little less susceptible to splash.
Okay, so spaced out a little bit more, a slower movement speed, and a little bit faster of a swing speed. I don't know if that's gonna... The thing with Elite Barbarians, right, is the age-old question. How do you buff them without making them oppressive and annoying when over-leveled, because they're so easy to over-level? And I don't think that the Clash Royale team has been able to figure that out, right? And although I actually think the idea was fine, look at that Fireball against the Miner. They're not willing to take any damage. Nice defense there. Now we don't have Fireball in hand for a potential Balloon push, though. Balloon Cycle, I'm very interested to see how we negotiate against this matchup here, guys. But yeah, I think that the idea sounds like a good one. I especially spacing them out a little bit more. Either that or reducing the radius in which they can be kited. I don't know. But at the same time, it might make them too strong, where it's challenging again. And there goes that Balloon. Balloon always feels like it's not going to get there. It's not going to take that turn, and then it always does, like, last second on those cannons. But again, nice defense here. Musketeer's going to get that final shot off against the Executioner just in time again. So well played here, already about 10-15 seconds into double extra time. I don't know, guys, what do you think about Elite Barbarians? I know there's a lot of ideas that you guys have had about Elite Barbs. So this time, again, here, able to rely on that Musketeer in the weak side lane and make it 2 Musketeers in the left. We're going to ignore that Miner, probably going to go in with a Hog here, and here it is. It's going to be a nice Hog. Oh, that Valkyrie! But the log does come down. NATO comes down. Can we finish that Valkyrie? No, we can't. We can, however, get 2 swings with the Hog on that left tower. It's going to be a challenging matchup as well, right? Opponent just coming in with a naked Balloon there, trying to get that cannon out of hand for us. Again, we go with that weak side Musketeer, making sure that she's not in the right-hand lane. She will live on, assist in our push, in our counter push in the left. Now our weak side tower is now going to be our right tower as we cross over to sudden death time. Valkyrie's in hand, so is Tornado by the opponent. Might pull this Hog back to the Valkyrie. Ooh. Tornado does come down, but it's a little bit late there. Couldn't get around that Ice Golem. And just like that, it's going to be a Fireball away. Fireball's down. Boom. GG's, another victory for Yerson, making it look easy against Miner Balloon Cycle. All right, guys, let's go ahead and do one more match. We are 254, 7,642 trophies. Be right back. All right, guys, here we go. This is going to be the last match of the video against Joey Kashi. And just like we started this video, I want to go ahead and put that other bookend on a non-voicemail, just kind of studying it from start to finish. So it could be another Golem matchup, could be Graveyard, could be a number of different decks. We start out by cycling a Log and an Ice Spirit in that left lane. So here we go. It's going to be a Muskie played. Poison comes down. Looks like we're going to get to go against Graveyard here to end out this video. Gonna be a great matchup. So here comes that Baby D. We go with the cannon. Notice that cannon placement. We're gonna start immediately attacking the opposite lane as well. We go with the Ice Golem every time in front of the Hog Rider, knowing that he has Baby Dragon. It's very likely, if not certain, that he also has the Tornado. So they had to use a lot of Elixir to stop that Hog Rider, guys, and we ended up getting almost as much damage as they did. I think that Yerson is pretty happy with how things started here. So we're gonna have to get by a Bomb Tower and get by the Tornado. This will be very, very interesting. So Musketeer in the right. See what the opponent does. Probably going to be just cycling in the back. The opponent's going to try to really get a big counter push in, and we're going to try to just keep cycling on the offensive so the opponent cannot do that. And you can see, caught them without bomb tower in hand. They had to delay that Tornado, able to get a couple more swings on that left tower. So here comes that Graveyard. Can we defend here? We go to that same location on that cannon. We have Log in hand. We delay a little bit. Then we drop the Skeletons right afterwards. So nice job by this cannon, being able to take care of that entire push. They have Bomb Tower back in hand, but not enough Elixir to use it. And yet again, we might take this left tower here. Okay, well, the Activated King Tower is going to help them out, certainly. But 701, that puts us in spell cycle range here, guys. 1 full minute against Joey Kashi to go ahead and try to end this video off in a victory. So 701 remaining. Here we go. Musketeer loaded in the back and a Baby D in the back by the opponent. Here we go. Fireball comes down immediately. We're not going to pass up that kind of value. And here we go. It's going to be Musketeer down. Poison's down. Musketeer doing work against that Graveyard. We go in with the Hog Rider. And hey, no Hog Rider damage. But again, being able to kind of stymie those troops, the Baby Dragon and the Knight, not allow them to tank for the Graveyard. And we've got this match. Here we go. Fireball comes down. They keep handing us that fireball value, knowing that they need to get that. They need to give a little bit to get a little bit. They need a huge push here, Joey, the opponent, in order to actually take this tower down. Here comes that log. Ice Spirit in hand. We have an Ice Golem in hand as well. Cannon in the back defending. 117, 10, 9, 8 seconds remaining here in this match. It's going to be GG, guys. And again, Yerson just on fire to end this video, except for that one hog deck. This is an amazing video in terms of the gameplay here by Yerson. If you like 2.6, you found the right guy. Go ahead and give him a follow again on social media, on Twitter, and of course his player stats and profile. Thanks to statsroyale.com. He's going to go ahead and end this one, 229. We started around 500, so not a bad little push here to end the season. We'll see where he ends up, guys. Just want to thank you for using creator code CWA. I have a couple giveaways coming up at the start of this season, so hey, with the Royal Pass, I really appreciate you guys using my code. It all gets invested back into the community, so thank you so much for that, and a huge shout out to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner. Check out his information as well. Thank you, and as always, take care, guys.